What we're going to try to do in this video, you guys, is we're going to try to answer the question, why is PUBG Mobile so addicting? How is it that the world has been completely captivated by this game that we play on our mobile devices? So hopefully by the end of the video, we can kind of break everything down and try to figure out why I love playing this game, why you love playing this game so much, and the fact that you're here watching this video kind of says a lot. So what we're going to do is, and again, none of these are going to be in any particular order. The first topic that I want to cover is Battle Royale games in general, which is the genre that PUBG Mobile falls in, where you have 100 players parachuting down into a specific area. You have a play zone that gets smaller, as the game progresses. And it's survival of the fittest. It's PUBG Mobile is very unique in the sense that it's a survival game just as much as it is a shooter game. And the last one standing ends up being the winner. I think Battle Royale, we have definitely seen the meta in gaming as a whole shift to this Battle Royale genre. We've seen it in Fortnite. We've seen it with Rules of Survival, which isn't quite as big a game. But the biggest one, at least on mobile, without a doubt, is going to be PUBG Mobile. And now you have Call of Duty that's going to be getting their hands on mobile. And you also have Apex Legends. Never before have we seen computer games end up transitioning into the mobile platform. Definitely says a lot. The next one that I want to talk about is the free-to-play aspect. And what is beautiful about this game, even though we complain about the crates, we complain about the Royal Pass, or some of us do, but more specifically, the crates. But at the end of the day, the person who spends $10,000 on this game and the person who spends $0 on this game, at the end of the day, it all comes down to skill. You cannot buy your way to the top. Everything that you guys see, from the silver fragments, the gold coins, the gun skins, the outfits, all those things, the subscription, the Prime subscription, it's all cosmetic. Nothing at the end of the day is going to enhance your actual gameplay. And I think that's why it will attract. Obviously, there's going to be a lot more free-to-play players than there are going to be people actually spending money on the game. Versus other games, you have that pay-to-win aspect where you have to pay money in order to win. That's not the case in PUBG Mobile. Again, the person who spends 10 grand and the person who spends no money, at the end of the day, it's going to come down to skill. Yeah, you can buy some outfits that might have, color that might blend into the scenery, a little bit more. But other than that, at the end of the day, nothing in this game trumps skill. Skill at the end of the day is going to determine who's the better player, not the person who has the bigger checkbook. The next one they want to talk about is graphics. The graphics of PUBG Mobile, and also it has that realistic feel to it, and that's why I know a lot of people play this game over a game like Fortnite. And I'm not trying to, it's just I'm comparing. It's not that I have anything against Fortnite. I haven't even really played the game, but as far as the contrast of the two, I know a lot of people don't play Fortnite because of the cartoon aspect and that aspect alone. I know a lot of people who like playing this game, even if you have your graphics on smooth, anywhere from smooth all the way to HDR, the realistic graphics and just the detail, the shadows. I mean, it's absolutely incredible what the developers have been able to do as far as making this game as realistic as possible. And at the end of the day, the fact that it is played on a mobile device, never in a million years did I think that a game like PUBG would ever come to the mobile platform. And not only that, but have the graphics, the detailing, I mean, again, the shadowing, It's just incredible what they have been able to do. And again, the fact that it's on mobile makes it unreal. So that is another reason why we are so addicted to this game. Another thing that has a lot of people coming to PUBG Mobile is the eSports that is now, it just seems to be getting bigger by the day. Not only do we have eSport tournaments, but we have PUBG Mobile themselves being sponsored by companies like Samsung, who are sponsoring these tournaments. And it's not just for content creators. It's not just for, people that are already well known in the community. Things like the crew challenge. These are anybody that can pick up a phone and play a game and, become something, make a name for themselves. And the esports, PUBG Mobile is definitely at the forefront as far as esports. Since PUBG Mobile, has broken into this esports platform, again, a platform no one thought would ever come to mobile, solely dedicated to PC. And the PC tournaments, and now it's on mobile. And whether you are a tournament player who's actually competing in these tournaments for literally millions of dollars up for grabs, and not only that, but these games are being streamed on multiple platforms. So whether you are the person actually competing in the tournament, or whether you're just a consumer, just a viewer, and PUBG Mobile is the ones that are obviously putting on, a lot of these streams, for these big tournaments, like the Crew Challenge, like the player, which one was it? The Player Well Known tournament. And now we have the Club Open that is now coming. I think it's over $2 million. So the esports aspect alone is drawing a lot of attention to PUBG Mobile. The next one that I want to talk about is the frequent updates. And yes, I know that we have been complaining quite a bit on the channel about the glitches and the bugs, which we hope the devs are working day in and day out trying to fix these bugs and these glitches. But what keeps people coming back is the fact that there's almost daily new content, or I should say weekly new content. We have a new season that comes every 8 weeks, and in between those 8 weeks, probably every couple weeks, we have the crates changing, we have new additions, little updates that they're adding into the game. We have the crew challenge that seems to be coming around, about every 6 weeks or so. There's always something new when you open up the game, something that will keep you logging back in and playing the game. Another big one is the fact that, if I'm not mistaken, it's one of the only games, a shooter style game or a shooting game, that has not only third person perspective, but also first person perspective. And yeah, there's a battle of what's better, TPP versus FPP. That's not what this video is about. But the fact that whether you're someone who likes to play both, you can do that here on this game. If you're just a TPP player, guess what? You can play third person until your eyes pop out of your head. If you're a die-hard, hardcore tourney, FPP player, guess what? You can just play FPP and everyone's happy. So again, there's always that ongoing battle, but that's not, again, that's not what we're trying to do in this video. But the fact that you can play both modes, or if you just want to play one, you can play whatever you want. And that's what's so amazing about this game. And not to mention all the different modes, the different arcade modes, the shooting range where you can, hone in on your skills. If you're just a person that likes to play by themselves and you keep to yourself, you can play solo. If you're someone who has a friend, who's, trying to rank up or just play casual, you can play duos with a buddy. Or if you want to, push rank, or again, just play casual, that's another thing. You can play whatever you want. There's squads there for you. And, it's just amazing, all the different modes. Obviously, we have the zombie modes that they just, updated. There's a brand new zombie mode. So there's literally something for every gamer that PUBG Mobile can, attract to. Another big one is the ranking and statistics. I think this is also something that will keep a lot of the hardcore, or even the semi-casual player, that will keep you coming back into the game, that will keep you, sort of always trying to progress. I'm definitely speaking for myself here, as well as many, many others, is, that you have the ranking system, the tier system, starting from bronze, working your way up through, through silver, through gold, through platinum, diamond, crown, ace, conquer. And there's always something. If you like to push rank, you can push rank. If you want to play casual and just go, for, high kills, or you're just playing for fun, you can do that. And the way how you can view your statistics is incredible. You can even go back all the way to the very first season, you guys. For those of you that have been playing since season 1 like I have, you can look at your stats through 6 seasons and look at your different progression, and always trying, to make yourself better and see where you were a few seasons ago. Have you slipped up? Is there anything you can improve on? And just the ranking system, or the tier system, and the statistics that pretty much cover every aspect of a game, and how a player performs, is another reason why people keep logging in and cannot get enough of this game. Another big one before we wrap up this video is the in-game communication that PUBG has. I don't even know how the hell they do it, but unlike other games, a few years ago, when mobile was on the rise, a lot of us were using things like TeamSpeak. And then from TeamSpeak, things kind of transitioned into Discord. There's Band, and there was always a third-party app that you had to use in order to communicate with other teammates in all different sorts of games. What's nice about PUBG Mobile is built in to the game, you can communicate in real time with the person that you're playing with. It's really, again, I don't even know how the heck they do it. It's absolutely incredible. And I don't think any one of these things kind of outweigh the other in a sense, but I think all of these things as a whole is the reason why people keep coming in, why millions upon millions upon millions of people every single day are playing this game. And I had the idea for this video, and I was just scratching my head, and I was just thinking, how is it? I was looking at the different stats against other games in the Play Store, and the fact that PUBG Mobile being, at the end of the day, it's a free-to-play game. You do not have to spend a dime on this game. But the fact that it is number one top grossing game still a year later really, really says a lot on what the devs and what Tencent and PUBG Mobile have brought to the table. And I was just thinking, I was like, what is it about this game versus all other games that just keep people coming back, where people will literally play this game for days? There's 8 weeks in the season. Some people in 8 weeks will play 10, 12, 14 days. It's remarkable. And just the fact that at the end of the day, it's just a really, really freaking fun game. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, and if you agree with any of the topics that I covered in this video, do me a favor, go ahead and leave the video a like, subscribe to the channel. For those of you that made it to the very end of the video, we just hit 15,000 subscribers, and I cannot thank you guys enough. Thank you so much for the support that you are showing me and this channel. It means the world. You guys have no idea. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, something a little bit different, than that we normally do on the channel. Let me know what you enjoy about PUBG Mobile down in the comment section below. But that is going to do it for the video. Again, hopefully you enjoyed it. But until the next one, this has been Riggs from Riggs Gaming.
Enemies ahead!